GTA 6 just got a big reveal update, and honestly the last 2 weeks have been absolute chaos in the best way possible. One of the biggest leaks floating around about the Netflix extended look just had a pretty big update that I think you guys are going to want to hear. We are now under 2 weeks away from the single most anticipated moment for gaming of the entire year, as well as GTA 6. We're at the point where we have no idea what's going to happen during this event. Will it just be trailer 3? Will it be a massive gameplay showcase? We're going to talk about it in this video, guys. Check the chapters for easy viewing, and let's dive in. Okay, so let's first talk about the GTA 6 reveal update. For those of you that don't know and haven't paid attention to anything, a Reddit user posted a screenshot supposedly pulled from the Portuguese Netflix listing for GTA 6. Now that alone looked pretty legit. There was multiple run times, 3 episodes, that whole situation. Well, the listing vanished pretty immediately according to the Reddit user. Well, that Reddit user account was also deleted along with the screenshot, and outlets like Game Rant and Insider Gaming picked it up. And from what we understood, it seemed legitimate, but according to another user by Nerf PT, well, they analyzed the image and called it 99.99% fake, pointing out that on a real Netflix page, the episode section sits above the more details section, not underneath in the way that the screenshot showed, which that's obviously not a small detail. That is the layout being just completely backwards. They then rebuilt a far more convincing version of the same leak in a roughly 2 minutes, apparently using browser development tools. Now, when I first saw the initial 3-episode leak, I was like, guys, this is probably just Inspect Element. I don't think there's anything deep on it. But then an outlet like, Insider Gaming covered it, and I was like, okay, hold on. Maybe there's some legitimacy to this. Well, there wasn't. And then Videotech actually jumped into things and flagged additional issues with the image. So the only legitimate part about this entire thing, from what I've seen, is actually the Netflix glitch that said that the extended look is going to be 20 minutes long. I do believe that that's the case. But I guess that's the beauty of pre-launch GTA 6, is there's going to be so many fake leaks out there. There's going to be screenshots that look legitimate that aren't. There's going to be quote unquote fake gameplay leaks out there that are going to seem legit again, but are just completely fake. Now let's be real for a second. This leak only worked because, well, I mean, it was pretty easy. You tell me that there's 3 episodes in this Netflix documentary, you have other industry outlets cover it, then I'm like, okay, well, I guess 3 episodes sounds good. I mean, just think back to the statement that Strauss-Zelnick said. He said it's going to be the hors d'oeuvres. There's appetizers, there's a main course, and a dessert to follow. So hearing him say that, it's like, okay, are 3 episodes plausible? Sure, they definitely are. Now, I do want to mention that I think this is also very possible, and, it kind of makes sense. Is the 3-episode listing being fake does not mean that Rockstar is going to be just one and done with Netflix after August 27th. This was announced as a first-of-its-kind partnership, and usually whenever you have a first-of-its-kind partnership, doing a one-and-done situation is probably not the case. They probably have multiple things planned. I mean, I guess it's possible that it is one and done, but still, what kind of money is Netflix spending on this thing for it to only be one 20-minute video? It is pretty insane. Whereas if they're doing all of the marketing going forward, that's a lot more plausible. Imagine Netflix having the premiere of the extended look, having the premiere of the trailer 3, the first look at raw gameplay. That would be a pretty worthy investment. Again, we're in untreaded waters. We have no idea what Rockstar is going to do, what they're planning. I just hope they cook. I think they're gonna. I don't think there's any possibility that this trailer or extended look is a disappointment for me, and I'm sure for many of you guys as well. I'm just ready to see it, man. I can't wait for the 27th. The hype is certainly real. Now let's talk about the extended look. Actually, what is this going to be? Is it going to be trailer 3? Will it be acting as a completely different medium? I mean, obviously we know that it's going to be extended. It doesn't really read like it's going to be just trailer 3. Will the 3rd trailer for GTA 6 even show up during the extended look? Which I honestly think my read on things is this extended look will likely replace that entirely. I think the word choice is really deliberate here. A trailer is just a piece of marketing in seconds, whereas the extended look is very much a deep dive. So what I do think happens is the reverse of what people expect. I think Rockstar is going to show the long form piece on August 27th, and then they'll carve out short, punchy, highly shareable trailer footage out of that. And by that, I mean they're just going to cut another trailer for trailer 3. But with this extended look being in August, we are 94, and by the time you're watching this, 93 days until the launch of GTA 6. So the time is ticking. There's a possibility that we don't even get to see a trailer 3 and it's just the launch trailer. But now I want to give you guys my expectations for the 27th. The official Netflix description is deliberately vague and only really promises the premiere of an extended look at the quote next evolution in the Grand Theft Auto series. But here is where the informed guessing really starts. Jason Schreier said that he's expecting a meaty look at actual GTA 6 gameplay. Nate the Hate has also previously said that the next reveal would be a meaningful look at the game. Dark Viper has also claimed that a source told him at Rockstar was preparing a 20-minute gameplay presentation, so almost everything is kind of pointing to the same direction. I'm expecting to see driving, I want to see gunplay, I'm expecting a proper look at the HUD, maybe a bit of the mission structure. I also expect a heavy focus on Jason and Lucia's relationship, because that right there is the story hook. That's what they've been leaning on since day one. And if I was a betting man, which I really am not, but I would put money on us seeing an extended version of the robbery sequence that closed out the first trailer. That footage already exists, and it's honestly in a polished state at this point, so it should demonstrate the co-protagonist system in one clean scene. In terms of the overall extended look runtime, I'm expecting 20 minutes for the entire show, but it'll probably be about 15 minutes of actual production. But anything above 20 minutes is absolutely mind-blowing straight up. Now, I think the one thing that I want more than anything is just an uncut chunk of raw gameplay, no music in the background, no rapid cutting. Give me like 2 minutes of straight up Vice City at the street level. I want to see the detail of this world that's already from the trailers looks so mind-blowing. Let the game market itself. Let me see the eyes of a pedestrian, just a random NPC living and breathing through the worlds. That's the type of quality and expectations that I have, and I want to see that firsthand. Now, in another, kind of unrelated note, I do want to see the performance mode. Like, I want clarity on it. We know that it's going to play best on PS5. Does that play best on PS5 mean just the PS5 Pro, or will it be the base PS5 as well? Will there be a performance and fidelity mode on PS5 and Xbox Series X? What's the game going to play like on Series S? I do want to know that information. I feel like we are at the point where this thing could be 30 FPS, it could be 45 FPS. We don't know, and I want to know as soon as possible. So what does the road ahead for GTA 6 actually look like? Well, we have the extended look on the 27th. There's obviously Gamescom running around that time as well. But let's be real, they're not going to participate in that event because they don't need to. The only things that we really have coming down the line are just future trailers. Like, are we going to see raw gameplay? Are we going to get online coverage before the game releases? According to Jason Schreier and other reports, is we're not going to actually hear about online for a while. How long is a while? Are we going to have to wait until next year to even hear about GTA 6 online? Will Rockstar even acknowledge the PC platform? Like, are we going to know when this game comes out for PC users? Or are we going to have to just wait forever before we get both PC and GTA Online? I would imagine that, honestly, if they're smart, they would release GTA 6 Online and the PC version at the same time. It just makes sense if they do that, especially if there's cross-platform. It would be really weird for PC users to have such a slow start for GTA Online on PC if they decide to do full crossplay. Now, they might decide to do console crossplay and then leave PC separate, which, given all the mods and stuff, that might actually make a lot more sense for them to just hold off on releasing the full crossplay with all 3 platforms. But again, only time will tell. Like, we were talking about stuff that is so far out that I'm excited about regardless, but it's gonna be a while. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up with this update. Are you looking forward to the extended look? What do you think that event's going to be? Are we going to get 3 episodes still, or is it just going to be 1? Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe with your notifications on, and until next time, this has been Wes, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.